What's going on, real one?
Laughing at birds.
Featuring
BeeCeeHQ.
I'm trying to set the scene up, but at the same time making sure that you know what I'm talking about.
Do we get into that more, or do we leave that? Because if people are watching this, it's going to be hard for us to do these without spoiling it, innit?
Perfect.
I think we're going to have to kind of not censor things, because otherwise people, do you know what I mean? People might come here that have already seen it as well, just to see what we thought of it.
You win.
This is what it is, okay? I said empty your mind, be formless, shapeless, like water.
You! What is all this? I warn you, you hurt yourself at your own fault. Keep working. Go! Come on.
Japan. Brazil. Come on. USA. China. India. Yoga. Spain. Spain. Thailand. Fight.
Come on. Fasten it up.
Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. If water can flow, how it can crash. Be water, my friend.
This fighting style concentrates on the bones, sinews, muscles, and the more fragile joints. All of the technique's power lies in the fingertips. The touch must be at once gentle and yet like an iron vice.
You trying to kill him?
What if I do? We got the pair of them red-handed. It's what they deserve.
You're just a fool. Big one.
Well then, what do you do with fools?
We kill him. And dump him.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Welcome.
Nice. Nice. Oh, shit. Well, it was until I fucked it up. As you can see, in the building, myself, BeeCeeHQ. Give me a second. I am trying to... I need to make that intro longer. If I can make it maybe 5 or 6 minutes long, that would be good. So it would give me enough time to tweet out, put out on Instagram, do what I gotta do. Hold on a second. Done. It's difficult to try to find the right color for this to come up properly, but I'm just shooting something out quickly. That's a shout, yeah. So here we go. We got the last show that we did. Let me get my life together here. Hold on. What, now this isn't working? I don't have my Wi-Fi on. Give me a second. This is why you should always do this beforehand, but the problem is I can't send the link out to this show until I go live, which really sucks, because then this happens where I'm in the middle of trying to scramble now to get this shit to do what it should have done in the first place. Let me just click and make sure that it worked. Eventually, I'll have it so that everything updates at once. Yeah, the Instagram will get a live, not a live, Instagram will get a story thing put out on it. A tweet will be sent out, and then obviously the notification on YouTube if you hit the subscribe button and the bell. Oh man. All right. So what is this? What is this all about? What are we doing? Last week, whenever it was, BeeCeeHQ and myself, if you're unfamiliar, he has a channel on YouTube, a few of them actually. Link is in the description of this video. Reactions, motivational speaking, shit like that. If you're into that sort of thing, if you need to get your mind right, go check out that channel. I have a channel as well. As you can see, that this is broadcasting from Jack of One Trade. More importantly, this is under the Laughing at Birds podcast umbrella. Every Saturday, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Adjust your local listings to your time zone. I fucked up my own thing. Whatever. We're just punching through it. It's what we got to do. So, last week we did a show. An idea was suggested by a supporter of the podcast and of BC's channel. And he said, bro, you know, it'd be cool if you guys did like martial arts movies, watch alongs and shit. And, you know, I incorporated a couple other things into it, but basically what wound up happening is we came in here and we watched Ong Bak. I would highly suggest going back watching the first episode of this untitled show for the moment, because right now we're focusing on the content rather than the damn title and the thumbnails of what they look like, all that. But we watched it, we reviewed it essentially, and now as soon as we dropped it, I should have, you know what, this is my fault also, because what I should have done was I should have had the comments pulled up for this already. Because the second that our stream ended, somebody that was watching it dropped a comment immediately. And I want to give them a shout out because that's the reason why we're doing this right now. And also, well, I'll get to him in a second. So here we go. Crazy Horse commented 4 days ago on the Ong Bak video. Wu-Tang Collection, Chinese Hercules, Wu-Tang Collection, Two Crippled Heroes are pretty good if you can stomach the blurry and grainy film of the 70s with the horrid dubbing. And then I said, it sounds like a classic. I'll write it down. I'll pass it along. Make sure that we mention it in our next show. And we decided, you know what, why not just make that the next show? So yeah, appreciate you, Crazy Horse. That was a good suggestion. I mean, if you missed it in the beginning, I actually threw an intro together for our show, and there are clips from Chinese Hercules in the intro. I did not watch it. If you're familiar with the channel, matter of fact, let me get up and close this door behind me real quick. Not that it really makes a difference, because it doesn't. I just feel more comfortable that way. But if you're familiar with the channel, you know that I operate in clips pretty much. So as soon as the dude or the lady, dude looks like a lady, mentioned this movie, I went, loaded it up, and I literally just skimmed through it in 15-minute chunks, took a couple of clips off of it, and then threw it into the intro. So I have not watched it, but looking forward to it. I am not really familiar with martial arts movies per se. Like we covered a lot of the ground of this in the first show, so I don't want to go back over old shit that we've already covered and talked about. So now, B, you're gonna be in the comments, I'm assuming, because it won't let you in, or do you want me to put the link in the chat over here so that you can try to get in again? Because when I sent you the link, you might have had the same you might have had the same issue that I did, where you couldn't get in because the show wasn't already started. The problem is trying to make it so that it's not sitting here with dead air. It wasn't already. But all right, hold on. I'm loading up the chat just for a moment so I could see if anything gets thrown in before I see it in here. But I figure the way that we did it last time was we both watched the movie at separate times, came back in here, and we went over it. This time, I figured we can watch it in real time. Obviously, I can't share the video with you. Check. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm going back over there. Oh man, no, dude. I'm saving it because you're not even in here. I didn't have time to watch it. You want to be completely honest with you, bro. You know what? If you want to cancel it, cancel it. The last few days that I've had, bro, I could give a fuck. But I was just gonna load it up and watch it now. I know I didn't have time to watch it over the last couple of days. I had a fucking doctor's appointment that I had to get to, and I had to go to the store to go shopping for food, and that is not an easy task for me to do. So I don't have time to fucking sit here and jerk myself off watching a movie. You know what I mean? I understand we got a fucking show that we're doing here, but my real life comes first before anything gets done on this fucking channel. So let's make that distinction right fucking now. And I'm not saying that it's not personal against you, but there's gonna be times where I don't have the time to watch something in advance. It's not any, you can go over it. First of all, this is not like standard operating movies, what we're doing here. So it's not like I have to, it's dubbed over anyway. So I was just gonna run it in the background while we do this. Just the way that it works sometimes. I literally have had no time to really do anything. The little bit of shit that I did work on was the intro for this, other stuff for the channel, but that was real late at night. But I have it. So give me a second and I'll load it up. I mean, you can feel free to start talking about it if you want to. Because right now, it would even, you know what? Let's say that I had watched it, dude. Am I supposed to just jump in here? You know what I mean? And just start? Unless we watched the second film now live. Should have told me you hadn't watched it. Well, dude, bro, I don't know what you don't understand about I don't have the time, dude. When do you think I had to if you forgot, bro, 45 minutes ago, I was walking to the pharmacy to get a prescription. At what point in my day was I supposed to stop and go, fuck, man, I forgot to watch this movie. I figured we could just watch it in real time. Currently, at the moment, you're not really adding a whole lot anyway, having seen it already, so I don't see what the big deal is. Feel free to talk about it. I can catch up. You know what I mean? We're not watching a murder mystery. It's a fucking martial arts movie. It really is not like, you know what, dude? I really don't. In about 2 seconds, bro, I'm about to shut this whole shit down because I swear to God and everything I love in this world, I don't have the patience to do this right now. So if you want to cancel it, fucking cancel it, bro. But we better do something and fucking quick because I can't. It's not. All right, cool. Sorry, fuck it, shutting it down, and we'll just have to do this at another fucking time. Like, bro, that's it. That's it. Like, I can't. I'm not gonna flip out right now. That's not what this is about. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna fucking fuck that. Let's all hug, bro. Listen, you know what? This all is not lost because I'm going to take this as a moment and we are going to define exactly what it is that this show is going to be about. Because let's be honest. When did we have the time between the 6-hour time difference of where we live, by the way? 6-hour time difference between the two of us. So excuse me if it's a little fucking difficult to be able to match our lives up. Not to mention that you got kids and everything that you have going on in your life, right? So I just want to let everybody know this is not a simple thing that we're doing here. All right, we are 6 hours apart. It's like the middle of the night right now where this dude is. Well, I don't even know what time it is because the power's been out over the last few days on and off. And there's 5 different clocks with 5 different fucking times on them at the moment. All right, it's 4:30. It's 4:30 for me, and it's got to be, like 1 a.m. where he is, right? So we're supposed to watch these. We pick a movie. We're supposed to watch it and then come back in here and talk about it. Well, let me talk about this instead. If you want to really know what has been going on, here's a little behind the scenes of how content gets made or rather does not get made. When you're getting jerked around by every single person in my life has jerked me in one way or another in the past week, dude. That makes it extremely difficult to formulate a schedule and get shit done properly. You know, it's not like I said, well, fuck this kid in England and everybody that watches on YouTube. I'm not doing any of this because I don't feel like it. I'll just show up at the last minute and I'll fucking wing it. Didn't even occur to me. I had everything all set up. We planned this show literally on the back end of doing the other show. When we recorded that, I've been in this room for like 2 weeks straight working on different shit, bro. There was pre-recorded episodes of the podcast for like 10 weeks. I've been doing a lot of shit. I'm not expecting anybody to pat me on my back and tell me how awesome I am for doing it. I'm just saying that I had to come up for air, right? So we do this show. It goes tremendously bad. Goes tremendously bad because of the internet connection. Everything, nothing seems to work out when we plan some shit, right? But anyway, so I figure I had a doctor's appointment on Monday. So we'll set this shit for like Wednesday or Thursday, whenever we originally set it for. I get a call Saturday afternoon from my doctor. We're moving you from one office to another. Now that means by them doing that, I now have to rearrange my entire way of getting there. I got to figure out a way to get there, probably like 45 minutes out of the way from where I normally go, right? So that's how we're starting the fucking week off. So I'm out the door. I finally get there. Hurricane hits the fucking state. Not a hurricane, tornado. Power has been out on and off for the last fucking 4 days, dude. At what point was I supposed to sit down and watch a fucking movie? You know what I'm trying to say? The power is out, bro. I'm worried about, you want to get really, if you really want to get into life, bro, if you really want to get into it, how about it's the 9th of the fucking month and I just had to spend my entire food budget, right, in the beginning in a week because God forbid you get to the store more than 3 times in a fucking month like a person does, right? And now I gotta hope that the power being out doesn't have this shit that we have in the refrigerator go bad. Oh, but then you also have to go to the fucking store. Like there's a lot going on here, dude. Point being, I didn't have time to watch the fucking movie. So to be completely honest with you, bro, it really does kind of it brings me to a very strong place of anger when you're like, bro, what do you mean you didn't watch it? As if, like, again, not your fault. You have a life, I have a life. You're not responsible for the fact that the fucking power has been out for the past 3 days, and I can't read your voice. Right? This is a big part of what's happening here. I cannot read your voice. So when you write something to me in my demented fucking brain, I take it a certain way. So you could be like, "Oh, dude, you didn't watch it? Like, what the like? Why would we even do it then?" But when I read that, I'm taking it as you're saying to me, like, "What the fuck, man?" And I'm getting defensive about it. So let's get that out of the fucking way. But seriously, I'm not sitting here trying to fuck everybody over. I wanted to fucking do this. Shit is going to come up. I'm sorry. If you want professional content, there are other YouTubers that I can suggest that you can follow and become invested in. I am in no position to sit here and make promises to you that I can deliver shows on time exactly the way that they're supposed to be planned. Be completely honest with you, dude. I have a Live Not Live show that I think I have not recorded for like 4 days. Just have not had the fucking time to do it. Not because I don't want to. So it's not even just that this show got thrown off to the wayside, dude. But so did shit on my own channel. So let me get that out of the way. I don't even know if you're coming at this from like a shitty place, but that's kind of like where I read it. So if that's not what it is, my fault, but it's hard not to take it that way, I guess, when you're in the mood that I'm in. Again, not your fault. I should be a professional and leave shit at the door. But that's not who I am. That's not what this channel is, and it's not what I'm about. Rather than think all of this to myself and curse you out behind your back, I figured it's a lot more healthy for me to just throw this out there, right? And see what happens. Where am I streaming? Right now I'm home. I'm in my apartment. That's not the issue. Is not where I'm streaming from right now. The issue is that since we planned this out last week or whenever we did the first show, I was supposed to watch the Chinese Hercules movie. Now I'm going to be complete. I fucked up. It was not 100% my fault. There were some natural disasters, right? And I don't mean like people died and shit. I'm saying in a completely reverse serendipitous kind of a bad luck type of a way, nothing worked out. I actually was really looking forward to doing this. I really did want to watch this fucking movie. I honestly thought we might be able to wing it. That while here was the plan, dude. And maybe you can, if I'm wrong for wanting to try to save this, then call me whatever you want. But my thought process behind this was, all right, yes, I have not seen it. While the basis of the show is we're both supposed to watch other shit because of the time differences between us, right? We're supposed to be able to watch shit on our own time whenever we can, come back here and talk about it. I haven't seen it. However, I can have it on in the background in headphones while you're making your points about the movie. I can skip to parts that you're talking about. Now, is that picture perfect? No. That's not the way that we do it, but it's salvageable, I would imagine. But your phone won't even let you click the fucking link to come into the stream. So before we even started this, we were fucked, man. The problem is that we need to figure out, I don't know where you're at, if you can download Zoom on your phone, or if that's something that you would be comfortable with doing, dude. But I've tried Skype and I've tried StreamYard. Clearly, this is not an option that works for you. Now, I'm assuming that we should be able to somehow connect the Zoom to a live stream, even if we have to pre-record it off air and post it after we're finished, so that you will be able to at least click on a fucking link and be able to come in here, so that we don't have to do this backwards. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I'm sorry. This shit, it really bothers me, man, because this is my name on this as much as it is yours. As much as it is yours, bro. And I know, like, we don't hang out on a regular basis. Obviously, you live halfway across the world. I don't know you personally, but from the interactions that we've had together, I would think it would be safe for me to assume that, much like myself, if you put your name on some shit, you don't want it getting fucked up, right? I feel the same way. So when this shit doesn't work out properly, dude, that really bothers me. This is not... Yeah, no, dude, I get it. I get it. Okay, so that's... Well, look, you know what? This is good. I'm glad that this happened. I'm gonna be honest with you. And it is off. So, all right, we discovered some things. YouTube content creation 101. Right? I don't have 1 million followers. And frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn. Doesn't matter. I could still teach you something. We figured out through a process of elimination that apparently I can't send him the link until this is live, which puts a real... It rains on my parade, bro. That means that I have to start the intro earlier, which kind of cuts into me setting up to be able to shoot off a tweet or an Instagram post to make sure that everybody knows what we're doing, because YouTube notifications don't work. But I'll fix it. I will fix it. I will make the intro. Well, here's what I want to do. I had an idea. We're going to salvage this in this way, right? I apologize. The feature presentation that we had planned for this evening cannot be shown. Unfortunately, the projector ate the film. There's nothing that we can do about it. We have to get a new copy of it sent over from our friends over in China over there. You know, they had to send us a new copy of the film, dude. And the film has to be quarantined for 2 weeks before we can see it. So, you know, there's going to be a little bit of time in between when we get the new copy in. But in the meantime, I got too involved in that. No, I don't know where I was going. Hold on. I'll get it back. Oh yeah, the intro. Tell me if you think this is cool or not. Since we're all here, right? I know my energy is a little off, dude. Let me fucking bring it around so I can at least pull this in. We'll tighten it up, maybe like a quick 45-minute slot, and then, you know, tomorrow is another day, right? But when I made the intro, dude, I thought about it and I was like, you know what would be really cool in the beginning is if I want to make this intro. I don't know if I have the skills to do this. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I have the skills to do this. So, you know, don't get excited. but I wanted to make it. I want to make it sound like you're walking through an arcade, right? And while you're doing that, when you're walking through it, you will hear our intro is going to be like, I want an opening to it, like you're passing an arcade game while you're walking through, right? But you stop because it catches your attention, and then you just like, what? You check this out. What is this shit over here? Put a couple quarters into it, and then when you press the start button, then the intro actually starts. You see what I mean? Because it has the Streets of Rage in it. It's got some Street Fighter in it. It's a nod to, at least I feel like, our childhood. I guess that's fair to say, right? So why not make it like a hybrid of House of the Dead and like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Streets of Rage, bro? Why can't? I think that sounds like a good idea. I don't know where everybody else is on that, and to be honest with you, I don't know how to do it. I don't know where to start, but I think that's a fucking awesome idea. And since we need to lengthen the intro a little bit, all right. So you're on board at least. So that's good. All right. Well, there's my contribution, right? I'm sorry I came in yelling and screaming, aggravate. Look, I fuck around, okay? I like to have fun on this channel. I do. I enjoy acting like an asshole and being silly and stupid and laughing and shit, or getting into like real conversations and talking about things that you can't bring outside because everybody is squared up now and they're all afraid to offend somebody, right? I enjoy that, but I take, as much as I fuck around, I take what I'm doing very seriously, in the sense that I understand that you are judged off of everything that you do. Even though I don't treat my YouTube channel that way, I will put up drafts of ideas because I want the people who enjoy what I'm doing to be able to throw their 2 cents in if they want to, or so that you can get an idea what the creation process looks like, so that maybe you can decide that you want to fucking give it a try, right? Why not? What's stopping you? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Just fucking do it. But when it doesn't work out and some shit like this happens, you're gonna get judged on it, right? So some people are gonna watch this, they're gonna go, well, this is not what I thought it was gonna be at all. It's not sometimes, right? Shit's not always gonna work. Everything is not always polished. I would hope that if you're watching this, you can learn to appreciate that. Right, I understand this is not a multi-million-dollar company, and at the same time, if we don't get our shit together, it's never going to be. But things are not always going to go right, and you can't throw a fucking fit every time they don't. I just want you to know that it's not like I'm not half-assing this. I'm not here because I feel like I could be better places. I just want you to understand that. That's all. I know I'm kind of like just saying the same shit over again in different ways, but I'm trying to make the point, because I don't want somebody to load this video up and go, "Oh, what the fuck? These guys you don't even have your shit together enough to put something on fucking YouTube. Then why are you even doing it?" Yeah, but that's not what it is. Of course, you can get the wrong idea. Whatever. I will watch it. I went to the doctor. I've been to the store. Everything that we had to do that was important, we've done. It's that, and I'm also, at the same time, I'm trying to balance helping promote and make the merchandise too, dude. I mean, I'm not a fucking artist here, you know? So, I can't just throw all this work at Jen's feet and be like, here, have fun, go do a bunch of shit that you really have no interest in doing because I would like it to be done. So I have to fucking get my hands dirty too. I have a lot going on in one time. But understand that that's because I'm trying to see what works. I'm trying to see what works. I'm trying to turn it, bro. Listen, I see it, man. You understand me? I see it. It's there. I don't know. I don't know if the runway is that long, but god damn it, it's there. So I'm trying to do everything that I can, bro. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna do this. Nobody's gonna do this for me or for her or for you or anybody else. Nobody's gonna do the dirty work for you, dude. You have to roll your fucking sleeves up and do it yourself. So, things are not always gonna work out. But it's better that I give you a fuck up than nothing at all, I would hope. Right? At least I do that. I would imagine I'm sure there are bigger channels that don't even give their fucking audience that because they feel like they don't have to because they've reached their number, whatever that means. We're not about that. It's not always going to be perfect and I'm going to fuck it up. And there's a 6-hour time difference and fucking families and animals and all types of shit going on between both of us, dude. But we will reschedule this show. We'll do it for, I don't know when. I'm not going to give you a time. But I should have, really, here's what I'm going to do. Because I don't feel great about the fact that this got fucked up. I will, after I hang this up, I will pull up this fucking movie and I will watch it now. Because I reserved time to do this anyway. Right? Because I said no matter what happens, I told this fucking kid I was going to be here. I told him that. Bro, you have to understand. Let me tell you this, and then I'll leave. I swear to God. But like I'm standing in your living room, and you're trying to close up at the end of a house party, bro. Like you're trying to get rid of me. Like, can you? I got work in the morning. Can you fuck off? Been there, right? But, bro, I know the last time I fucked up, I confused the days, right? Then I messed up the times. And then this time, for the past week, every other day, I've woken up like really early in the morning, but with anxiety. Thinking like, oh fuck, I fucked up. I must have overslept. Like something has happened. No, I was afraid I was going to miss it. So it's not. I didn't miss it. I was on time. I fucked up. I didn't get to watch the movie, dude. It's going to happen. I will watch it now. We will come back. We'll cover it. The intro will be longer. I have no idea how I'm going to put together this arcade business that I want to do. I hear it, if it makes any sense, the idea to me, it's like, it's almost, this is going to sound ridiculous, but this idea to me, I hear it the way if you were sitting in traffic and there's like a car, like 20 cars behind you that has their music blaring, but you can only hear it a little bit. What's going on, dude? Unfortunately, this is not going to be a regular stream. This is supposed to be a show, but I messed up and I fucked it up. So we're about to be ending this, but we will be coming back covering the Chinese Connection. Not Chinese Connection. I keep wanting to call it that. Wu-Tang Collection Chinese Hercules. We will be covering when we do this the next time. But now, fuck. That just threw me. Yeah, I know you. I know you do. I know you do, dude. I enjoy it. It's fun. It's a good time for sure. But yeah, I don't know. He completely threw me off my game, dude. It's not the arcade thing. That's what it was. It's like if you hear music really, really far away, you can hear there's something there, but you have no idea. You can't make out what it is. You can only just faintly hear the drums, so it could be literally any genre of music. That's what this idea is in my head right now. There's like a really faint sound of what I think. Like I know quarter in the machine, gotta have that. I gotta have a bunch of different video game sound effects like the Mario jumping and sizing up with the mushrooms and all that, because you're passing other games as you're going. So you gotta have the House of the Dead, gunshots, like complete chaos. All that has to be. I just don't know how I'm going to make it. Like, why am I hearing all of this? I understand I'm taking you through an arcade, but I have to make you understand that journey from when you press the play button and I bring you through it. That's the difficult part. Is I know where I want to go. I just don't know. I feel like I'm in the middle of the track. I don't start in the beginning or at the end. I start in the middle because like I have the heart of the idea and I have to build the rest of it around it. If that makes sense, it probably doesn't. It probably doesn't at all. But look, I will make this shit right, dude. I'll watch this today. I'm going to load it up as soon as I end this. We will watch it. Chinese Hercules. So if you have not seen it, give yourself a chance to watch it. It's English dubbed terribly with horrific sound effects for contact, which sounds amazing. So I'm really excited about it. We will reconvene. I'm not sure at what date. Me and B will have to figure it out. But we'll plan it better around next time. I tried to save it. You're the coolest gay dude I know. I appreciate that. Me and my one rainbow colored shoe out of the closet. But all right, man, that's it. Let me just end this here so we can save the time to do it next time because I don't want to waste too much of it. I just wanted to, I guess, salvage that into something. Thank you for everybody that has stopped by. I apologize that there will not be a show, but if you know anything about me and you know my work ethic, when it comes back and there is one, it's gonna be fucking good. So strap in and hold on to your seats. Most recent episode of the podcast came out yesterday. Brand new skit up on YouTube, or interlude rather. Demos 9000 on Instagram for the thumbnail work. If you're looking to get your page to look right, BeeCeeHQ, motivational speaking, reaction videos, and some reactions are coming too. I just have to shoot them. I haven't had the time, but you already know that. All right, Saturdays, 5 a.m. Check your local listings, Anchor, Spotify, iTunes.